For my deep research dive, I chose Jake Gyllenhaal as my actor to focus on. I've admired his work for a long time. I think he is an incredible actor, and he is very unpredictable and very versatile, and he doesn't ever stick to one genre. So I think that that's very interesting, and I wanted to look more into that and see kind of why he chooses to do that and not kind of stick to one path, as I think most actors typically do. I also do think that he is a method actor, and I think a lot of people would agree with me when I say that. He goes to very extreme lengths to get into the role of this character. For instance, in Nightcrawler, he lost 30 pounds, which was a very creepy movie, so he did really well in it, of course, and I think the 30 pounds gone definitely helped his character a lot. He also did 5 months of training for Southpaw. He played a boxer in that movie, and so he got to learn all the ins and outs and spent 5 months training twice a day, which is insane, hard work. And then also for his movie End of Watch, he got to work with the LAPD, which he said just changed his life and the way he looked at the world. And I think getting to experience that day-to-day life with police officers helped him really prepare for the role and helped him just really get into that mindset of what goes on in that kind of life. And I think through all of that, those were just a few examples, but I think his hard work really shows in his films, and he really just disappears into the characters, and it's really beautiful to watch. And I think also learning and studying are very important to him. He said in an interview that you should never stop learning. I don't really think there's like a limit to what you can learn, whether it be education or just kind of being aware of your surroundings and learning and growing from things that you encounter in everyday life. I think you can always learn from anything, and I think he feels that same way too. Something interesting he said about acting was that back in October Sky, that was like his breakthrough film that he did in 1999. He said that you really have to listen to what the actor is saying to you. So I think actors sometimes can get into the habit of just like reading back lines back and forth, but he made a good point to say that you really have to focus on what they're saying to you, and then you react to what they're saying rather than just like reading lines back and forth. So I thought that was really cool to hear that, especially because he was so young. He was 16 when he did that film, so he was definitely learning, and he's been learning ever since that film. In regards to choosing certain roles, he said in an interview as well that he chooses it because of the heart and the honesty and the meaning behind it. So that kind of was interesting to read and hear about, because I guess I didn't realize what all went into actors choosing characters. Maybe, you know, their agent just got them this role because they thought it'd be good for them, or they thought it would give them a paycheck or whatever. So I think for him it's more about choosing roles that have like good meaning and good reasoning behind it, and something that can actually like deliver feeling and emotion to the audience. And I think that's what his goal is. And with regards to his relationship with other actors, I think he definitely respects them a lot, and he definitely learns from them, as my example from October Sky, getting to know that actor that he was working with. I think it's important to just, you know, respect your actors, because they're in the same film as you, they're emotionally involved with you. So I think he definitely respects them, and he definitely learns and grows with them through all of that. So kind of going into this, I knew that he was a great guy. I knew he was a good actor, but getting to kind of research and watch all these interviews, it was very interesting. And if anything, I have so much more respect for him as an actor. And I think going forward, I will enjoy his films more, and I will definitely watch for those kind of techniques that he does and kind of weird little quirks that he has. So